Phenomenal. I mean, it was great having Kessler and Najee too. Certainly different.
What do you think about what you saw from AD tonight after obviously working his way into a little bit of a rhythm recently?
I mean, that's who he is, and I hope, Dallas gets to see a lot of that for both the city's sake and his own. I mean, that's what he is, Anytime coming off injury, whether it's 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it may be, that you miss time, you feel rusty, and then obviously, he wants to carry his team, he wants to perform, and so coming to a new situation off an injury, new play calls, new everything, like I feel like sometimes he was thinking versus hooping, and you need one of the best players of all time to just hoop, kind of, you know what I mean?
What you think about the lob dunks, particularly big man on big man?
Oh, my favorite play of the game was the lively to AD, because I didn't know lively could pass like that, so I was like, that's fire.
And what do you think of your guys' chances now of getting into the play-in tournament? Sacramento lost again tonight, so you picked up a full game on them.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for home court in that first play-in game. And then, yeah, I mean, I think if you look at the makeup of the team, especially with having a short time together, we're going to have to hang our hat on defense. That usually comes a little bit quicker than, offense with this style team. So hopefully we can do that. We can keep teams near 100, and then we have a chance to win any given night against any given team. So, that's kind of our thought process. And as we become more cohesive, we feel like we can compete with anybody.
With you being AD's point guard, Monday night was a game that was a little more quiet by his standards, and tonight he dominates the entire game. With you being his point guard and sharing the floor with him, what was the difference for him from Monday to tonight?
Again, I mean, I think getting in shape, catching a rhythm, not thinking as much, just hooping. I mean, you can run down the list of all the traditional things that happens when you miss 8 weeks time, and we expect those types of performances out of him. The 25 and 15, and I know it was a little bit better than that tonight, but that's literally his averages. Like that's what we expect, and we understand that there's always rust, there's always a little bit of slowness as you're picking things up. I mean, that's just part of it. I mean, he's human just like anybody else. But he makes the game incredibly easy, being able to catch lives, play out of the pocket, space to shoot the three. I mean, probably only really him and Miles Turner kind of play that 3-level type game, and also then block shots and all that other stuff. At the rim, even just intimidation. I mean, you see sometimes like he doesn't even really go for the block. He just kind of like fakes and falls, and the person airballs a floater because they think he's coming. So I mean, it just speaks to how much he can impact the game. Obviously, we had full faith in him switching out on Trae Young for the final shot, which says a lot for a big guy, right? I mean, that's huge. We didn't run a double. We said, hey, AD got him, and we'll live with the result. So, phenomenal player, phenomenal human being, top 75. I mean, has a triple crown. I mean, y'all know all this.
What did you do to shut down Trae Young? He only had 4 points there in the second half.
I mean, we did a couple different things. I think we, threw a zone at him, shaded him a little bit more. I mean, the thing about Trae Young that's hard to guard is he draws a ton of fouls, and probably been the best passer in the league this year. So, credit to him, but, we throw him a bunch of different looks and rely on people like AD to make a miss, especially at the rim, but sometimes on the perimeter as well.
What about your time with AD, the brief time in LA last year, do you think has helped y'all now?
Oh, I mean, just learning how dominant he is, right? I made the joke when I came back. I mean, people were talking about my defensive numbers in LA, and I was like, bro, I didn't become a lockdown defender overnight. Like, a lot of that is him. I'm serious. My job there was to play defense, so it was, the rule was kind of make your guy make 2 moves, and then AD will handle it. I mean, that's a fairly easy job to accomplish, so ton of credit to him, and then just learning him as a human being. So I think the good part is, he came to a team, already had a friend, in the locker room, and, understanding he likes to play out of the pocket and how to give him the ball, stuff like that. So probably having a little bit of a leg up on that.
Considering how much time he missed and the fact that he's with a new team, do you think we'll see the version of him by the end of the regular season of play-in tournament that we got used to seeing in LA or even in New Orleans?
Well, certainly hope so. I can't speak for him. You know what I mean? That's gonna come down to how he feels, how his body is, how all that stuff. I mean, that's a better question for him. But full tilt, 100% AD. I mean, you're gonna get this. So you know, again, it's probably a better question for him. But this is the guy that they expected to have 30 and 15.
Spencer, it's interesting. You are the point guard for this team,
Mhm.
and over the past couple months, you guys have slowly had guys coming back, whether it's AD, Lively, Gafford. For you as the point guard, people may see, oh, he makes a good pass, cool, but people don't realize there's a lot that goes into setting up the offense. So how's that adjustment been just for you?
Hey, bro. I thought last year was the hardest year of my career for like things outside of my control. This has been a difficult year from the standpoint of like just every game is different. It's an adjustment on the fly. My task changes game to game and sometimes within the game, because sometimes a guy goes down within the game and we're like, all right, scrap that. We're gonna play fast now in this way and Spence do this now, versus he's back, play pocket this. So it's with that being said, it's been rewarding though too to be around great people, to be able to compete, to be in the playoffs. No 2 days have been the same. Usually no 2 years are the same, but no 2 days have been the same this year. So, but yeah, it's been rewarding.